Cinderella cascades down the staircase in her pink homemade dress. Lady Tremaine, Drizella, and Anastasia stare in envy as she flounces towards them. Wait! A brief pause. Please, wait for me. Isn't it lovely? Do you like it? Do you think it will do?
Cinderella.
Mother, she can't.
Oh no.
You can't.
Pulling on Lady Tremaine's coat.
Girls, please.
A brief pause.
After all, we did make a bargain, didn't we, Cinderella?
Creepily.
And I never go back on my word. How very clever. These beads, they give it just the right touch. Don't you think so, Drizella? No, I don't. I think she is... Oh, why, you little thief! They're my beads! Bring them here!
Snatching the beads off of her neck. Oh, no!
And look, that's my sash. She's wearing my sash. She can't.
Oh, please, please, no!
Thief!
Sisters yelling as her clothes are being torn off. Internally, no, they can't. This is my dress that my friends made. How, after all that I did for them, after all I've been doing for them, and on my birthday of all days, they can't give it a rest for even one day. Monologue turns into speech. Please stop. Her voice growing increasingly louder. Stop it. Stop. Screaming at this point. I said stop it now. As Cinderella's internal monologue becomes external, the girls slowly stop ripping her dress and begin to listen intently, in a yelling, angry tone. You three are some of the most greedy, selfish, lazy, and obnoxious people I have ever met in my life, which really puts you up there considering the fact that I've basically been confined to this house with all the work you've given me, doing all the cooking, the cleaning, getting you three ready for your lavish events, and that's not even counting all the irrelevant menial tasks you randomly assign me. And what do I get in return for practically running this home on my own? Nothing but cold, stale leftovers, if there even are any, and your scoldings. This is all I've known for years now, and I haven't dared to desire more. I've never even asked for anything in return, except this one little thing. All I wanted was to go to the king's ball in a pretty dress and feel beautiful for once. Regardless of your distorted assumptions about me, I truly just wanted to attend this one event as a family. I mean, after Father's death, you three are the closest thing to a family I have, no matter how you treat me. Tears begin welling up in Cinderella's eyes, but she wipes them away before they can fall.
Oh... Girls, remember that she wants to take your future husband away from you. Remember that she is your servant and needs to know her place in this house and society.
Mother, stop.
A brief pause to Cinderella.
I didn't realize you felt this way. I truly thought you were out to get us and rob us of our futures. Mother made us believe that the only way to gain status within society is by putting others down. But now I realize that if I were in your position, I could not stand it for even a minute, let alone years, picking up after us.
What do you mean by rest? I have given you a home to live in, you ungrateful wretch. While I do somewhat feel bad for you, Cinderella, my mother is right. We...
Emphatically.
Have given you everything.
Mockingly. Everything? You have given me everything? This home that you live in so comfortably and the money that you spend was my father's. And so I have just as much, if not more, a right to all of it. It was mine first. Tears once again begin to well in Cinderella's eyes.
Drizella, stop being so crude. Do you realize how much Mother has brainwashed you at this point? At this point, you have become her puppet.
Nuh-uh. Anastasia, I have no more time for such foolish thinking. This will never get you a wealthy husband. Remember, it is better to be seen than heard.
But I deserve to be heard. My voice.
Emphatically.
And Cinderella's matters.
Thank you, Anastasia. I appreciate that you could see how much I've been affected by the years of mistreatment. To Drizella, and Drizella, I hope you can find your voice and get away from your mother. Lady Tremaine's hand strikes Cinderella's face. The whole room is silent.
How dare you? How dare you fill my daughter's head with such dangerous thoughts? Even if we did bring you to the ball, no one would even think twice to look at you.
A single tear falls from Cinderella's face. She quickly wipes it away.
Anyways, come on, girls. Let's go find you a wealthy husband.
Lady Tremaine turns around with Drizella at her heels, but Anastasia stays in place. She wears a pained expression as she looks before Cinderella, before her mother grabs her by the wrist and forces her to follow. Yelling, anyone would be lucky to know me. Even though you have spent so much time making me believe I deserve nothing, I know my worth, and I am worth so much more than any of this treatment. Softly to herself, I'm done. Cinderella is left by herself in the house with a newfound sense of confidence. In the carriage, it is silent as all dwell on the words that echoed throughout their home that night.